Good morning, Andrew. You're the priest assistant at Fendalton.
That's right.
I hope you're enjoying your role.
Immensely.
Tremendous. I read in a newsfeed just the other day of the growing ethnic diversity of New Zealand and how we need to take that into account in our mission locally. Is that your experience in Fendalton?
Yeah, look, it is. So we've got a Tongan congregation that meets weekly and has done for some time in our parish.
Yes.
We've recently started engaging with a Matoma congregation. So that's a congregation who come out of South India, part of the Anglican Communion, and they've come to us and they've said, we'd like to meet at Fendalton once a month in the church.
Okay.
And then just a week or so ago, I baptised a Filipino child in our service, which was fantastic. And that they found us by going to our website.
Oh, wow.
And
website, in brackets, that's
the one.
so important.
Yeah. And so they contacted us, started coming along before the weeks before the baptism,
Yes.
baptised the child, and then they invited us to event night at lunch. So here we are with all their Filipino friends and some of his workmates, this great Filipino food.
Wow.
And I said, well, why don't you start coming along to live streams where we've got a great children's ministry?
Yeah.
And so sure enough, they come along.
Okay. So who would have thought Fendalton, we sometimes think of stereotypically, probably in error, very, very white, kind of suburban Christchurch, but there's this growing ethnic diversity happening.
There is growing ethnic diversity nationally, but in Christchurch. But of course, we draw parishioners not just from the suburb of Fendalton, but from Riccarton and Brindwa and further afield, which are really, as you know, really ethnically diverse parts of Christchurch.
So here's a key question. How are you going to take that into account with respect to the way you develop your mission as a parish?
Well, I think one of the things people like to see is people who are like them and speak words and things that they relate to up the front.
That's great. Yep.
So making sure that we've got that represented, making sure that we're warm and welcoming and friendly.
Yeah.
So I was delighted when this Filipino family came into live streams that our children's pastor, she went straight up to them and introduced herself to them and said, hey, this is what we do.
That's fabulous.
And welcomed the child into the children's work and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's neat. And making everyone aware that God's kingdom has got such great variety, and that's to be celebrated.
Yeah, it is.
That's so exciting to hear.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I'll be
My
praying
pleasure.
for you.
Thank you, Mark.
God bless.
Thanks.